Angrier.
I love it when he answers like he's never talked about.
Hi.
Hi.
We were like debating how you would answer it. Like, would it be like, hello or what? Because you're America's favorite curmudgeon, Chris Geiger. Welcome to the show, Chris.
No, thanks for having me.
Our friend Brad is back in the studio this week.
Love to love
Hi,
ya.
Brad.
Hello.
So I wanted to get you on the phone because there are a couple things I need to talk about with you.
Okay.
We need to talk about the Emmys, not the plus-size model, but the telecast that honors outstanding achievement in television.
There was no honor
And/or
watching
science.
it.
And science.
What did I miss on the Emmys?
You didn't miss a lot. The nightmare of it was that they decided that this new category that they have for best reality show host, Ryan Seacrest, the Dancing with the Stars guy, Heidi Klum, Howie Mandel, and Jeff Probst from Survivor, they'll host the show because they're hosts. They get out there for the opening segment, and their joke is that we planned nothing. So they literally just kind of sat up there and did awkward talk.
Kind of like this show.
And then Heidi Klum, yes, it's exact. No, this show is 1,000 times more polished than what they did. It did no business being that way. And the way that Heidi Klum helped like bring it all back was they yanked her tux
I saw
off.
that clip, yeah.
Look at my legs.
Oh.
That sounds horrible.
I didn't see it. Did her
No one
tit fall
needs
out?
those
No, her tits were
people up
insecure.
there for 5 minutes.
So what did you think, Geiger?
Oh, I thought it was terrible. I thought it was boring, and their attempts at humor were ridiculous. Howie Mandel was out of control.
He kept interrupting people because they didn't plan anything. So the comic in him kept like nervously interrupting people. He can't deal with quiet.
I don't know if it was the comic in him or just his regular ADD.
I thought he had OCD.
He needs to listen more.
He does have OCD because he won't shake your hand.
Oh. Really?
It's like his clean
What is wrong with
Totally.
these people?
I would hug him.
Me too.
I grab him right.
I'd
where the
smack
sun
his
don't
forehead
shine.
with my
cock.
my love rod. It's not my cock pad. It's my love rod.
Geiger, 100 people were surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Celebrity most likely to die next.
Moose.
Moose.
I see Moose on the board.
Oh, Mussolini.
It made it. It made it. Oh, speaking of Moose and Sarah Palin, there's a website which I didn't write the name of it down, but you could. It's the Sarah Palin name generator. So if you're,
I saw that.
it's stupid.
Well, did you see yours?
I did it for you and me.
Yeah.
And yours is mullet troll Palin. That must change every time you type it in.
Yeah.
And mine was bullet body check Palin.
Bullet. Its name is Bullet.
Bullet
Because I like to fire bullets out
from helicopters.
at wolves.
And what were you happy about at the Emmys?
I was happy that 30 Rock had such a clean sweep.
It won TV show, it won Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Writer.
Yeah, I don't.
A guest star here or there.
Good for Tina Fey.
She
great. Deserves all of it.
She deserves every inch of it.
And she looked great, and she was very
she did.
humble, and it was just nice.
Yeah, and she used to be obese.
She did not.
Yeah, before she was
She wasn't obese. She was chunky.
Before she was the news anchor, she lost like 30 or 40 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Because she's from Chicago, right?
She did Second City here, but she's from Pennsylvania originally.
Eating the Chicago diet.
I want deep dish pizza and hot dogs.
And burgers.
And so we also call you at this time of year because it's premiere time on the goddamn main networks. So what have you watched?
I think I've covered pretty much all the new shows, but we're getting to the season premieres.
And so what did you see?
I saw Heroes.
Was that yesterday?
That was on Monday.
Is that the reality show about sandwiches?
Exactly.
Heroes on NBC.
Will he get extra sauce?
Hayden Panini Thierry.
Rada Tzatziki!
We're out of tzatziki.
The grill is broken!
That's the name of this show.
We're out of tzatziki. Really? I got the show name?
That's a good
Yay.
title.
That's quite an honor.
How was Heroes?
Oh, it was a hot mess.
It was everywhere that you didn't want to be. It was
all over the place. The second hour was definitely better than the first hour, but they didn't need 2 hours.
How did Milo Ventimiglia look?
scarred.
I don't find him attractive, so I thought he looked useless.
How did
Like, this character.
How about Hayden tear your panty-aries?
Oh, she looked fine. She did. I mean, you could tell she's becoming a woman.
Not yet a woman.
And he means old.
She's getting old before
She
our very
does.
eyes.
I looked at her and was like,
I'm
not
17, but
cute
old.
anymore.
She's only 17. Now,
I think Adrian Pasdar is a hottie. So.
yeah, he's married to a Dixie chick.
Yes, he is. Watch your mouth.
Oh, now what else? What other season premieres?
I don't know.
Come on, Geiger, you're glued. You're glued in front of that TV. What other season?
That really
premieres?
made me giggle, Geiger.
I am.
I don't know.
I don't know what other shows
I
watched.
don't know. Your brain is just melted.
"Do you see the second episode of Privilege?"
I've got so much stuff DVR'd, and I don't know where I find the time.
Make
Whatever.
time.
Like I do anything.
Well, you do.
You do. You have a full.
I watched the season premiere of How I Met Your Mother.
And you're now you didn't watch that initially, but because of Neil Patrick, you tuned in.
Absolutely. And it's a pretty average show. There's a joke here and there that is funny, but
kind of like our show.
if only they could pack as many punches in a show
Oh.
as you guys.
I was
do.
fishing for a compliment.
And you got it.
You got it, baby. I don't know what else.
Well,
I mean,
think
other
about it.
shows that I watch, like Smallville started last week, like Bones started like 3 weeks ago. You know,
Bones.
let's see, the Knight Rider's on tonight, but I will watch that. So I have to give you an update on that later.
Please. And what do you think about Clay Aiken coming out?
I think it's just great.
I was
for
shocked.
him.
Shocking.
The little blurb that they keep saying, like, I wasn't going to raise my baby, and, not being able to be honest about themselves. I'm like, well, that's as good excuse as any. So,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
why not?
Yeah, he had to use that baby. That's why I don't like it. He used the baby to do it, and
I'm using you as a pawn now. Wait till you grow up later.
I'll see the damage I do then.
In your formative years, I'm going to screw you up real good.
Because I look like a lesbo, and your mom's name is James.
He's going to be dragging that baby out for holiday specials just like Judy Garland did. It'll be great.
I would tune into that.
That's the sad part. I would too.
Who wouldn't?
Silver ball bells, silver ball bells. Bring your daddy a creme de menthe.
Creme.
My little drummer boy. Move it, drummer boy.
Move it. But yes, that was news that forget about the possible bailout of Wall Street. The
$2,000 per citizen.
I say it's worth it.
In the long run.
It's like a 3-page
It's like an
memo.
investment.
Give them the money now. They need the money now. No time to think. Just sign the bill.
Administration works.
We are all going on recess on Friday.
Top 5 answers on the board. 100 people surveyed. What the next thing the administration is going to try to sell us to do?
Delay the debate.
Moose.
Must.
Liz, are you on the? Let's see if you're on the board. Survey says.
W gets a third term.
Vote me in. I like him. I like the cut of his jib.
He once he
Jab.
decides something, he doesn't change his mind, and I respect that.
That's how I. Speaking of fundamentalists, people who don't change their minds. This morning at the gym, I rarely go to the gym in the morning. It kills me. But
Jim Tan.
The place that's called Jim Tan. So if I wanted to, I could squeeze out a quick brown and serve sausage session in the tanning booth in the back. But
You just sandwich your jubblies in there.
Yeah,
you know how it's like a clam?
Yeah, I bring
so
the
it's like a panini.
I bring the clam down so I can tan, brown and serve my genitals.
Just the genitals.
Look at these, baby. So I was.
So it looks like a black cock.
Because I could use all the help I could get.
I'm ethnic down below.
Yeah. No. So listen. I'm flipping through the channels and I'm watching the news shows and crap stuff like that. And they have that gross woman on like one of the channels, Joyce, Meyer. She's that religious bitch who's like.
I know exactly.
She
who you're
talks
talking
like,
about.
I'm Joyce Meyer. You need to love life.
Is she the one who tells it like it is?
Yes.
She has really tight curly hair?
She wants. No. She has
the
like.
face of a bulldog.
She has the face of a bulldog, and she wears her hair like.
No lipstick?
Yeah, she's lipstick. Who's her hair? What's her hair look like? Like a Dykey or Susie Orman.
What's her name? Joyce?
But she has kind of like a little light perm curl to it.
Maybe, yeah. Joyce Meyer. I think you're thinking of the right person.
Yeah, I think
and
I
she
am
sells
too.
her crazy. She just barely mentions Jesus, but she's like lines like this today were going on. She's like, Jesus wouldn't call me, and I hate when Jesus calls me. I don't want, Jesus wouldn't call me
busy.
to preach, or he wouldn't call Lynette to sing if he didn't give us those gifts. It's your life. Learn to love it. And she had a pink shirt on that said "Love Life," and she's wearing. It was a women's conference they were showing.
Yes, I know.
She had a fupa in her jeans, and she's like, and even though I sound like a dyke, I'm married happily to a man. Learn to love your life. She's like a Dr. Phil, but religious. And I was
Yes,
watching
she
her
is.
today.
Exactly.
And,
That's a good
but the thing I was
description.
going to say was, I was kind of mesmerized by her.
I always am
and I gotta tell
mesmerized
you,
by her.
when I went home, there was a line or two that she said that I'm like, you're right, Joyce. There ain't no other life coming along.
Gotta seize the life by the...
Right by the
The
ovaries.
That's gonna make...
Fupa!
She's gonna be our album art.
Joyce Meyer. She
Yeah,
talks real
yeah.
deep, and she drives.
I gotta say, I'm with you. I whenever she's on, I get kind of sucked in.
I stop for a good 5 minutes and think to myself, you know what? You're not. That's right.
And then she starts talking about Jesus, and then you get kind
Fuck.
of sick.
You know what? I don't want Jesus to call me.
Why does he have to be involved?
I got a new phone. Does he have to carry over to my new phone?
It's going to be long distance.
Shit. Jesus.
And he calls
Or-
during the day.
and I'm like, Jesus,
Like, those
after
are in
9.
minutes.
I told you, Jesus, after 9 on the weekdays and any time on the weekends. And I have a picture of Jesus on my phone, and I see it, and I'm like, oh, decline. Decline. It's Jesus.
I'll call him back later.
Call you back later, Jesus.
Just text him.
Just yet.
Say you're in a meeting.
I'm in a meeting. Jesus.
I can see you though.
Shit. So, Geiger, anything else before we let you go?
I'm sorry, what?
Anything else before we let you go?
Oh, no.
Are you getting excited for the Badoobies?
I am excited. We finished the ballot today.
We'll mail that out.
Very exciting.
And you're familiar with the Badoobies.
I'm familiar.
The
A
award
little
show
bit.
we hold in Omaha. So, yeah, it's a very exciting time for Geiger.
Joyce Meyer has a very long face. I'm not sure that's the best hairstyle for her.
What do you think would be the best style for her?
I think she should grow her bangs, and then get
Extensions, like Kathy Griffin.
What am I
extensions.
thinking?
Finger curls.
No,
I
I'm
love
thinking
finger
like
curls.
like bangs almost to her eyes, and then really long hair like to her shoulders, but very straight.
That would help.
you see
That
it?
would- yes, it looks horrible.
Wow.
In my mind. On anybody that looks horrible.
Maybe I'll Photoshop that. I don't know. That
Photoshop-
sounds ambitious.
If you think about it, if you're in the mood, do it. But otherwise,
I might be able to whip that out.
or just do it for the blog when you're in the mood.
Yeah.
Speaking of the blog,
I'll do it now while
Did
we're...
you see the YouTube clip I put up of you and I in the studio?
I did. That was cute.
Did you see it, Geiger?
I did. It was
Brad?
exactly
I
that.
did.
Cute.
I would like to do more of those little clips.
You should. They're very simple, and people love them.
And you can get that.
They're
at
not too long.
Not too long. We like to keep them short. You can get them at YouTube through the PNSexplosion channel. Subscribe to the channel or go to our blog at boomtacular.blogspot.com and
Or don't.
or don't. I don't give a fuck. And also, I was told by corporate that you know a lot of people were complaining that our site's so overlogged into PNSexplosion and at Boomtacular that we have alternate sites you can go to find our shows. Those are clownfoot.stain.bloodfisting.com, which actually
It rolls
It's
off
for
the
real.
tongue.
Try it.
Lisa Welchels into bloodfisting.com and barebackporninyourcar.bloodfisting.com. And you can go to any of those three sites and bookmark them, and you'll get for sure the PNSexplosion.
Yeah.
If when you go to
Classy piano.
say very close.
fired. I did what you said, and I got fired.
Oh, we were kidding. They actually do go to PNSexplosion though,
They do.
but we were kidding. If you're gonna, it's not suitable for work. NSFW.
Oh.
You're too dumb to have a job.
Life is not safe for work, so don't click on anything.
Oh, the terrorist one.
Bingo.
Got it.
We got it. We got you.
That's the
big
money
laugh.
shot. That's the money shot. Did you Photoshop her hair?
I'm gonna do it right now.
So, Geiger, it was lovely chatting with you. Oh,
Always a
Geiger,
pleasure.
one more thing.
But.
No, I'll save it for another show. Just so we have something to talk about the next show.
We're gonna run out of things to talk about.
So, Geiger, lovely. I'll chat with you later.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. So, anything else before we close out this shit, Sammy?
We should probably close it out.
Do you have a song?
Not really, but I'll play some shitty share.
Just play some shitty shares. That's how much.
I'll do a share that I've never heard before, and if it sucks, then that's the magic of podcasting. You don't have to listen to it. But here we go.
This is an upper.
It is an upper, babes. Do you got an upper? What? I ran out.
Mommy's more into Quaaludes.
She must have taken NyQuil before she went into the recording studio for this one.
Good idea.
Fill that empty space
Inside my vagina.